Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision where the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns. They're taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. To throw. It's Saying. Short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. The wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the comeback. That's a made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson. It looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw. Ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
To throw, it's Saying. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle, it's Tate. Tackles finally made out of the 11-yard line.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown! They couldn't stop him there. That was a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one will be fair caught.
Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense is hopefully a very short game to play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, sense that they wanted a little bit more of it.
So all of the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Dump ball's caught by the running back.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll run it with the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Excellent effort by this defense, just staying in the run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Can he make it to the marker? Good enough for first down yardage. Longhorns come to the line to start a first set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Caught in the flat by the running back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. He finds some space. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Looking to throw again.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
He knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back, it's Sayan. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes a diving grab, and that was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Smith. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Motion now from the tight end. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. There's a design quarterback keeper. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a fourth-down conversion. The drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first-down yardage. The drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game here.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wrapped down the middle. It's Tate. They bring him down at the 7. Offense set up now with a first and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half. That's our strategy here. The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Scrimmage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on fourth down, they will go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. At the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Texas. There was no catching him that time.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They score with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Powers now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he could. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play fake, he'll look to throw it.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Pass is swung again.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a loss for the offense.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking for a man. Brings it out. The catch made. They make the tackle, and that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Peoples. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. In the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Punt over the middle. It's Tate. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They're trying to sneak it for the 1st. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Try to run it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore alone with too much air for that throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pressure is coming.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return brought down by the coverage team there. First play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Down the middle. It's brilliant. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Buckeyes have first and 10 here.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the ground. It's Smith. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now for 40.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. Leaning on the run game here. He shrinks the tackle. He'll be taken down and does have first down yardage.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll hand it off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. And there's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. With that, they should be able to hold on for and may prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory.
Cricket.
Toward the end zone on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this is situational football, and this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on second down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on third down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on fourth down.
No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third and goal, will try to run it in. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. It's good. Right down the middle. And they add to the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. We came in expecting Kirk one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about